Here at Thoughts from the Bench, there's one staff member who feels like they're the face of the franchise. Someone with the power to get brand new graphics and a brand new intro. Hell, a brand new set whenever they want. And the rest of us, well, we're just forced to follow their steps. And I'm not okay with that. So you know what, John Fisher? First off, you're nothing more than a Walmart version of Roderick Strong. Second, I'm going to up the ante and have a little higher production value. First step, constant on-screen branding. Second step, personalized theme songs. Indy, hit my music. How do you feel when John Fisher's on your screen? I bet you're kinda bored. F you, John Fisher, you Walmart Roderick Strong. Gather round, marks, and welcome to another rendition of the SmackDown Live Recap from Thoughts from the Bench. I'm your host, Josh L. Sass. Welcome to another Tuesday where the best content was not on SmackDown Live. But, as always, we're going to start with our number 3.
But he is not phenomenal.
First stop on the list was the champion, the phenomenal one, AJ Styles. If he's not the best damn wrestler in the WWE, I don't know who is. And it's definitely not Seth Rollins, John Fisher.
I am the most talented performer in the entire world.
But basically, AJ Styles spent the entire SmackDown Live from start to finish just making me love wrestling again. First off, the promo between him and Baron Corbin and Kevin Owens and Shane McMahon was great. And it built to this crazy 5-man that we're going to have for the championship at Fastlane. But where he really shined was in the ring. And that's where AJ Styles is at his best, when he's just allowed to go out there and work his ass off.
Oh my God! What? Stop himself! Styles climbed right back to the ring! That is up! Ridiculous! Phenomenal forearm!
Some of the stuff he was able to do with Baron Corbin reminded me of Baron Corbin in NXT, where Baron Corbin used to be really cool and really big, and he used to hurt people. And AJ Styles not only did that, but also did like a standing backflip over the announce desk, and then ran back in the ring and hit a phenomenal forearm without losing breath or skipping or anything. It was insane. So, AJ Styles, we don't want none unless it's the phenomenal one.
Back elbow, up he goes!
And Ali got caught for the third time!
205 Live. I told you last week that it caught my attention with some really cool things. And this week they had a match that may have been, well, on a normal week, would have been the best match in the entire company if it weren't for Seth Rollins' heroic efforts in the gauntlet match on Monday Night Raw.
Charging back in with a drop! Oh my God!
Mustafa Ali versus the gentleman Jack Gallagher was one of the best matches I've seen in a long time. First off, gentleman Jack Gallagher's new getup is not flattering. No man should ever wear green speckled pants. But it doesn't matter because the dude can work. And Mustafa Ali put in a heart-wrenching performance, taking a really weird slam off the side and then bleeding from his mouth profusely somewhere in the middle of the match. But basically by the time Mustafa Ali was ready to finish the thing off, he had turned me from somebody who was cheering for gentleman Jack Gallagher to somebody who was cheering for Mustafa Ali. It'll be really interesting to see what they do as he faces off against Blake Murphy in the next round of the Cruiserweight Classic tournament. But you gotta think one of their homegrown talents on 205 Live is gonna get a big push, and it might just be Mustafa Ali.
Woo!
It's good.
Yeah, we're still going to work on that. Come on, thank you.
And finally, my favorite thing on WWE programming not named NXT, the Mixed Match Challenge. Bobby Roode and Charlotte Flair defeated Nia Jax and Apollo Crews and the rest of Titus Worldwide. But man, it was fun watching it go down. First off, the Road Warriors were, well, glorious. and they did it with flair. They were fun to watch, their chemistry is incredible, and there's a big part of you that really just wants them to be a real life couple because they're so cheesy, cute, and fun together.
Oh, you on a roll tonight.
I know, it's just glorious and then crush. I'm feeling it. I'm so excited.
But the real takeaway from the Mixed Match Challenge wasn't the Road Warriors. We knew they were going to be great. It wasn't Titus Worldwide. It was Nia Jax. We knew one of The Rock's cousins would be able to talk. I just don't think any of us thought it would be Nia Jax.
Oh, Titus, you ain't got nothing to say, huh? After you always have a mouthful of something to say.
Nia Jax's performance in the Mixed Match Challenge was perfect. She looked good in the ring, she was strong, and then afterwards she cut a promo on the entire Titus Worldwide that will make me remember her performance in this headed into Raw. And really, I mean, imagine she loses to Asuka at the Elimination Chamber, but you gotta think, coming out of that, Nia Jax is in some pretty good form coming into WrestleMania, and more importantly, the more mic time she gets, the better she's gonna be.
Titus,
Well, that wraps it up for me this week, Marks. Make sure you follow us on all the different social media accounts. All of mine are across the bottom of the screen. All of Thoughts from the Bench are over here. Also, we have these cool new shirts, so if you'd like one, please reach out to us, whether it's my personal social media account, any of the Thoughts from the Bench ones, or you can go to the stores and hunt down Derek White. He's walking around downtown somewhere. But we'd like to hear from you as well. Make sure you comment, like, subscribe, do all those cool things, and share these videos. We're trying to grow this cute little brand thing we got out here. And yeah, I think that's about it. I still hate you, John Fisher. And Seth Rollins is not my favorite wrestler. Indy, hit my music.